Hi, everybody. Just enjoying some tea. Who loves tea? Anybody out there? I could talk about tea all day. Actually, I just realized that. But anyway, that was if anybody does wonder, that was chaga tea, chaga mushrooms, like real chunks of mushroom called chaga. It's delicious. It's worth trying. I can link you the person, or I get it. It's just it's awesome, and it's chopped or harvested or whatever you want to say right here in Wisconsin. But I believe she ships everywhere. Anyway, that had nothing to do with why I was coming on here, but I will be talking about that in like probably 5 reviews from now because it's on the list. All right, I just wanted to update everybody on where I'm at with this channel show. I completely apologize to anybody who cared that was waiting for the next review. I had a technical difficulty with my screen on my computer, but it is back and running. So, yay, I'm excited about that because it was a black screen. And, tell me what's worse trying to do a YouTube video show with a black screen. Probably not much. Maybe no sound. Yeah, that would be, I don't know. I don't even think it had sound. Anyway, it's up and running now. No clue how it got fixed. It just is. So, next review will be, I'm not doing it today. I just want to get everything together and I'd like everybody to know what's next. I am going to be doing a product review on a company called Life Advantage. Backwards, it's backwards. Okay, so Life Advantage is a company I had never heard about. So here I am, a health and wellness professional, been in the field for over 30 years. And here's the truth: there are so many companies out there, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. So this has been so cool. Like, it really hasn't shown on the show yet, but like just me asking people to, what do you got? What do you recommend? Who do you feel is passionate about this? Either that or me just seeing and following people for quite some time now. Like, that's something I look for on like a genuine, true person, someone who really not just is taking the products themselves, but they're serious about it and that it's a good product. I'm trying to be slightly picky. Like, I'm open to anything, but luckily so far it's been products that I find that are quality, good products. And it's exciting. It's like really exciting because I feel like there's like gonna be lots and lots of shows. Lots and lots of shows for me, a person who is in this field who can use their knowledge, their education, experience, and their opinion to kind of like hopefully get enough following. Not necessarily that it matters how many people, the numbers, but that whoever is following like actually cares about you know what is in that product, and maybe you will also learn of something that you didn't even know existed. So that's really cool. That is so cool. I am still looking for like, what do you got? Do you make something? Do you have like, obviously I'm in one location so I can have samples sent. I can't necessarily go and visit every facility. That would be so fun to do, but I'm super open to that kind of thing too. So this is a product review show channel that I started because I wanted to do something like this for probably, I'm going to say like 10 plus years, but I think it's been like forever. Um, forever as I can imagine. Especially as I got like into the field, and then like as more and more products were like introduced, and like now there's just so many, like I said, I can't keep up, to help people, to help like explain what I see, um just help people realize that, and again, now we're in a time where there's just so many products. Like, here's some really good ones. It doesn't mean that they're, you know here's the truth: I am not one product for everybody, because like, to me, that's kind of like me saying this facility is for everybody, or this is the only place, or this is the only place you can get the best workout. Um, I get why owners and people will say that, but I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true, because we're all unique, and that means that not every place is going to be for everybody, and we all have different personalities, we all have different needs, we all may have a different goal, a why, physical stuff going on. So it's very important for you to find something that you find fun as you can, and challenging, and that will keep you going, whether that's an eating plan or a product or a facility or the person you're seeing, let's just say. So, like, I want to be highlighting some people that I know in my area. Um, uh, I feel like I'm learning a lot more in a very short period of time on how to do a YouTube show. So I really feel like this, I will look back on this years from now and be like, oh my God, there I was sitting in a chair and my little like backdrop. And maybe down the road, I'll have like, learn how to put something up here and, all the bells and whistles. But I wasn't going to wait until I knew how to do that. I wanted to get this going because if I did that, it'd be 2 years from now, probably. So I'm very excited to see where this goes. And mostly, it wasn't about the bells and whistles. That'll be great down the road and it'll add a lot. But the important thing was that I got on and just started sharing what I see. And get the ball rolling, you guys. Just get the ball rolling. You gotta jump. You gotta jump in. So that will be the next one. So I've done several now. I've done one on Ruby Ribbon, which is women's attire. You can go back to that one in the beginning. And what I thought of it. And then I did Arbonne, which I love, and you can go back and look on that one. And for each person that I'm, you know, so far I only know one person, like in the sense of like I only know one Ruby Ribbon consultant, like personally, or I realize there's way more than one. I will link that person. Like I am not the consultant. I am not the consultant on any of these products. I want them to get like they're nice to either introduce me to the product or like share samples, but it's them after that. You can ask me questions. I don't mind. I'll answer anything you have for me, but that is if it's something on the product, like specifics, it's them. Like there's their link, you go. And I think it's important, like if I find someone who, let's just say, like it's gonna happen, um, because I already know some people where I know more than one consultant or more than one facility that might do the same thing. I'm going to link several people because again, it goes back to I really feel like it's important to find your tribe. Let's just say, like there's that saying, your vibe attracts your tribe. So you're going to want to find a consultant or a trainer or a health coach or a food person that you go see, like especially if it's going to be something consistent that you kind of like click with. I don't mean you gotta love them. You don't have to love them. In fact, as a trainer, it's a love-hate relationship, right? But it's no offense to me. I've been, in this field for over 30 years. There's just not going to be, you're not going to be there, that person for everybody. And that is not to take that personal at all. But, your people, the people that are your people come to you for more than it's for you. You know what I mean? Like they love the product too, but it's you. So that's why I'm very open to so many things. Like one example, like I said, is I don't think, one product, like let's just use oh, it's so sporadic. I'm just let's just say it is the company that I'm doing next. There's protein powder. Okay, so I'm gonna say what I thought on it. Don't want to give too much of it away, but there could be another company that is extremely like competitive with it that I would also think is on the same level. And I would want to bring all that to the table because there might be one thing you like more than another. It might be because that company offers other products on top of what they already have. Maybe it's the person. I don't know. But again, I feel like everybody is unique and that is why I will not just say it's one way. It's not one product. Excuse me. It's not one style of exercise. It's not one style of an eating plan or a place. So anyway, I kind of rambled there, but can anybody relate with that? Does anybody agree, disagree? Have you ever been somewhere where they're like, nope, this is it. This is the only place that's going to give you results, or you know, um, I'm just being open. I'm looking to collaborate with more people in my profession that are more open. We all love to think our way is great because it's working for us, but it's very one-minded thinking. I think this is just my opinion here now, guys. This is just my opinion. You're gonna get that on the show. That that style training's the only way, and for everybody, no. No, we know it's not. So anyway, I have reasons why I say that. Again, I've been in the field a long time, so yeah. Okay, switching gears. I also wanted to give a shout out. This was kind of like just sporadic and in the moment, but I wanted to give a shout out to a person that I may or may not ever meet. But if I do, great. If I don't, that's okay, because this person that I started following years ago, like I don't even remember. It's been so long. Um, that I just felt like an immediate connection. So again, it was the vibe attracts your tribe. Maybe it was just things that were going on in my life at that time, because this was a while back. But I was in. I was like, this person is speaking to me right now. I'm sure we've all had those moments, and so you know what I mean. Like you kind of like want to follow them, or you want to hear what's next. So I'm just gonna give a shout out to this person. His name is Trent Shelton, and if you've never heard of him, just Google Trent Shelton, or Rehab Time is another like way to find him, and look him up. Like I'm not going to say a lot other than I find him extremely inspiring, and I feel like he's helped a lot of people. Like he started out just talking, and he's led into this path of like where he's at now. Not planned, not planned at all. So it's just really cool. And I he has not a store, like not a store that you walk into, but like an online little store, and he'll have like so many t-shirts or sweatpants or whatever it is. And I know that the money, from what I researched, goes to good causes. So I think that's really cool. But I was wearing one of his shirts today. It's the protect. Can you see that? Protect your peace. It's got trees. It's got huge nature lover, you guys. It's got trees and water, and protect your peace. Really, really spoke to me, because what the protect your peace means is this, and this is a bookmark. I have quite a few. I love reading books, by the way. All kinds. Sometimes I'm reading too many at one time, but it says start each day with a grateful heart. So this is a bookmark. In some of my little online groups that I have, this is like I will send like prizes, and they get random bookmarks sometimes. But it's what I'm all about. It's that is what's kept me like sane probably through all the ups and downs. Did I know these things when I was younger? Not so well, but now I'm 48, so it's like I understand life more in a sense. So starting your day 5 to 10 minutes a day, like every day. Just find a spot. I do agree with Trent, being somewhere outside is awesome. There's a lot of science behind that. By yourself, phones put away, all the distractions, and do this every day, like for 5 to 10 minutes, and just focus. It's very hard. It took me 6 months, I swear, because of the chatter will go on in your head to think of just the things you are thankful and grateful for. They don't have to be things, they can be, but like really think about it. And it is amazing how that will change your day. Like, and so that's why the morning is preferable, but I would rather see someone doing it any time of the day than to skip, and do it inside rather than to skip. And it's especially important on the days you don't feel like it. Just like exercise, just like anything. It's like that's where the growth, like those hard times are where true growth happens. But it is like part of that retraining your brain, and it I don't know. I'll never go back to saying that that stuff's hokey pokey. Because actually, when I was in college for my degree, we learned a lot about like stress reduction, like all the ways to help somebody with stress reduction. And I'm not saying that I thought it was a bunch of crap. That is not what I'm saying. But I just didn't feel the way you feel like if you've actually consistently done that. I mean, I'm talking consistency, kind of like consistently exercising. Yes, I know what that feels like. Consistent eating healthy. There's benefits. Consistently working on your thoughts, like especially in the morning, and if you can be out in nature, that's a bonus, will change you. You will think different. You will act different. You will make different decisions. It's so important. I almost feel like that's the most important thing when someone's struggling because the other things follow suit if you're thinking more positively. So, anyway, Trent Shelton, if you've never heard of him, seriously Google him. Seriously. I feel like he's changed my life. Yes, I was on a road already prior to finding him and listening to him of kind of like that whole he calls it protect your peace. That's and he does that. Like he actually does that. And um I found him well before the whole I think him talking about protect your peace and this shirt came out, but it's just so many things align with similar thinking and then just so many things that he just said in certain moments where I'm like, man, this is something I really needed to hear or like I know people need to hear this. So it's just like he's really positive and I love that. Um anyway, Trent Shelton, shout out to him. Never heard of him. Look him up, Google him. And that will be it for my show today. If you guys want to like or share or subscribe to this, that would be awesome. I'm a regular mom. I'm just a regular mom from Wisconsin. I have a 17-year-old son and a 20-year-old daughter that has been in the health and wellness field basically pretty much feels like my entire life. Most of these shows, oh, hey there, mister. Take the journey. I am doing all of these live, all live. Okay, I think this is my 5th video. I don't even know. I'm not going to get on here and be all fancy. I'm just going to be on here telling you what I think of a product, random stuff. There might be, if as the show goes on with requests, like maybe there will just be requests. Maybe there will be, why did you even get into doing what you do? I would do a whole segment on that. I'm open to anything. I know there's going to be people that are going to love this. I also know there's going to be people that, um, I do have an Instagram. I have an Instagram account. Why did I even? Oh, thank you. Yes, okay. The person commenting, I really appreciate that. Now don't laugh at this because, or laugh. It's totally okay. I'm all for laughter because you know why? It's good for you. I'm a health and wellness expert. I mean, come on. When you're 48, I'm not knocking the 48-year-olds. I'll be 49 this year. So again, I have a 17 or 20-year-old. Just remember, like we didn't grow up with this. We did not grow up with this technology. And I think I'm doing pretty dang good for what I've learned, Facebook. It's fun. Like I wish this stuff existed when I was younger. Then again, I don't know. I just think of all the things I did that there are no pictures of and nobody has proof. So there's always that. Anyway, yes, bear with us. We want to learn. I think a lot of people my age are just afraid. The they're afraid. And so maybe, I just realized in this moment, maybe I will inspire some other mom, just a regular mom, to do a show. Like just get on, say stuff. Like you never know. And that is exactly, you know what? That is how Trent Shelton started. If I'm remembering his whole story right, he just started getting on um to talk about what was going on in his life. And it's just led him down a path of a totally different road to where he was before, but I just can't imagine if he hadn't done that. So that's just weird now that I think about it. Maybe the show will just turn into something totally different. I don't know. I really wanted to do this for a long time, so I don't know. But my Instagram is I don't even know. What a great example of a mom on YouTube doing a show. So my Instagram is my name is Michelle. Might just say like Coach Michelle Redmond. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't have my phone by me. I don't even know where it is right now. So yeah, I'll follow people on Instagram. I'm fine with that. I get people that like I don't even understand Instagram. Like I just go on there and do random posts. What you'll notice out of me is I think sometimes like and I get things in a sense like maybe because I am older, like people would probably look at my post and go, "Oh, she's so positive. Her life's perfect and this and that." It's like, "No. No, cuz guess what, you guys? Nobody's is. Nobody's is." So that's my biggest hope. I'm gonna follow you and then I'm gonna say something to you from mine. And it's I think it's coach underscore Michelle M Redman or something like that. And yeah, that's my Instagram. Like I'm a nature lover. I love dogs. I had dogs almost my whole life. Now they are gone, sadly. But and I'm not getting another one right now. I'm kind of moving out of the like be less responsible, even though it's really killing me because oh my god, I love dogs. It's not that I can't have one. I'm just like in a different phase of my life. I have a rabbit who is litter trained, so she can run all over the place and she goes potty in her litter box. That's a whole nother show right there. And so I think if somebody looked at my Instagram, just here, I'm just gonna say it, and this wasn't even planned like at all, but like nobody's life is perfect. And I don't think somebody do whatever you want on Instagram, do whatever you want on Facebook. But I think the people that I like to follow the most are like I'm just a real person. And to the younger people, and I get it because I remember being younger, like if I were to look at people's Instagram or YouTube, let's say, I think we all think that not all, but a lot of the younger brain thinks like think outside the box. Those are just the highlighted things that people are showing you. Like those are highlighted. So I just try to focus on the positive stuff. That does not mean my entire day is just, wee rainbows and unicorns and stuff. No. It all does not mean that it's just all bad either. It's real. And everybody's life is real. Sometimes people have a crazy year or 2 years or whatever, and some people have, you know, great days and bad days. That's just reality. So what's my point? My point here, and nobody asked that. I'm just thinking, God, people are probably like, "What's your point, lady?" The point is nobody's life's perfect, and I think the people I like following the most, I guess, like it's everything. It's not all downer. It's not all downer because I don't know something about that because it's like then it's just down. It's just very negative. Um, but it's not all positive either. Or I guess I'd sway more towards the ones that were more positive. And I would suggest you do that. That doesn't mean their life is perfect or whatever, but it's just good to focus on that. You know what I mean? Just try to focus on that. All right, you guys. So take the journey. I'm gonna find you on Instagram and be like, hey, I'm that lady on YouTube who just decided like I'm gonna do this. And product reviews. So let me recap on what the show is all about. It's product reviews. I will get my crap together on getting a border and however that all works. I've got kids that can help me. I figured this out all on my own though. That was huge for me. Like even my son's like, "Oh my gosh, mom, you figured this out on your own." Well, yes, I did. But that's as far as I got. That's as far as I got. So yeah. I think that's it. Any ideas that anybody has, any companies, anything that you think is good, like I'm open for anything. Do you guys realize that's and I'm sure you do, that's health and wellness. Like think way outside the box. That box, that is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Product reviews, my knowledge, my experience, my, 2 cents, opinion, whatever, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Just love it. So my next one will be officially on the product LifeVantage, and I will link his name. I will link the gentleman's name that I would highly recommend if you're interested in those products. And that's it. All right, Trent Shelton, you're awesome. You guys don't know who he is, follow him. And I am bringing him up. I'm bringing him up because he's freaking awesome. That's one huge reason, but it's healthy. It's healthy to listen to positive words and inspiring words and to kind of hear it real. That is healthy. But you got to take the time to invest in yourself. If anybody in here, just today, like just start, like tomorrow, 2 minutes, make a calendar, make yourself a priority. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's highly, highly, highly recommended. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've been through. You're important, and make yourself a priority. It's not selfish. It's not selfish. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm gonna leave you like you saw me coming in. My coffee. Like okay, it's not coffee. I drink coffee in the morning. It was tea. It's black. It's like black tea. It almost tastes like coffee. It's chaga. So I'm trying to do